Good morning. Welcome to Shadow Place Cafe. Summer. Long time no see.
Morning, Jessica. Haven't seen you for a long time. How's school going? Wait, Jesse, aren't you supposed to be in your senior year and busy with job hunting? What are you doing here?
I quit school to help my parents out with taking care of Shadow Place. Do you remember Liddy, our store manager as well as my parents' most trusted friend for 30 years? She was fired a few weeks ago.
She's gone. What happened?
We had to let her go because she was stealing money from the business to pay for her gambling debts. We're so heartbroken.
I can relate to your feelings. You treated Liddy like family.
True. My parents always told me how the three built Shadow Place together. My parents thought they had very little business experience, so they hired their best friend to manage the front end of the store. They figured Liddy could use her expertise in accounting to handle all of the cashiering, accounting, and financial end of the business. Never did it cross our mind that she could rob us.
According to my professor, Dr. Liu, in accounting forensics class, although thieves come in all shapes and sizes, there are recurring patterns. The average age of the perpetrators is 48, and 71 works in finance and accounting.
But why? Why did she do that to my parents?
Let me use the fraud triangle to answer your question. Fraud triangle is the framework for spotting high-risk fraud situations. Dr. Liu said, to commit a fraud, you need to be a pro. PRO. P is pressure, usually financial and greed issues. R means rationalization. The mentality of others have it and why not me? O means opportunity. The perpetrator knows she is too smart and will not get caught.
Liddy is indeed a pro. She not only put cash into her own pocket, she also falsified a fictitious vendor account to purchase supplies and equipment for the store. She stole our coffee beans to sell on eBay. We also found out she forged my parents' signatures and gave herself 2 extra paychecks per month in addition to her regular pay. But I have to admit there were some red flags that we chose to ignore. For example, Liddy never took vacation and insisted on handling the mail herself alone.
I'm surprised to hear that your business does not have any check and balance in place. To protect against staff embezzlement, you need to segregate duties within the finance function. Separation of duties is the key aspect of internal controls.
Separate duties? How?
Simply put, no one person should be responsible for an entire financial transaction from start to finish. For example, the person responsible for collecting payments should not be involved in dispersing and depositing payments. This way, she would have difficulty performing embezzlement alone.
Impossible. Shadow Place is a small cafe and we are always short of staff.
In the case, you will need to implement some compensating controls to ensure appropriate checks and balances exist to minimize the risk of fraud.
Compensating controls?
Yes. It means to increase management oversight, such as review reconciliations of account balances or perform them yourself, take periodic cash and equipment inventory counts, or periodically hand-deliver payroll checks to ensure no ghost staff exists. These are only a few examples to compensate staff shortage. I suggest you explore the issue further and figure out the best way to apply it to your business.
I surely will. Thank you for the info. I am glad we talked. You know, I also heard our community center will host a series of presentation sessions next month. The sessions will cover topics like general overview of internal controls, cash and cash negotiables, inventories, and separation of duties. All sessions will be presented by subject matter experts in internal controls from County of Los Angeles. I'll check them all out and show you what I learn.
Way to go, girl.